welcome back to week 4 of online learning, our first official week of online learning this semester. So now it counts. As you have questions or just need to chat, you can reach out to me through my Google Meets, Google Hangouts, email, all of that works. So yeah, anytime, please make sure that you review the entire online learning guide on Monday so you know what's up for the week. In this case, you'll see each week we have 3 sort of prongs that we follow. We're always going to have a reading assignment, something to respond to, either a question on Flipgrid, for instance, or maybe a Google Classroom discussion. And then there's always going to be a learning check, which comes in the form of a quiz in Google Forms. So please make sure you also check Google Classroom under the classwork page so you can kind of see where you can submit your work. So for instance, the Flipgrid work is actually offsite on Flipgrid. The same link is posted in the learning guide, but there are other times where I'll have you be responding to questions on Classroom. So you'll need to actually navigate to Classroom to find that work. And so just be aware of what's going on Classroom, and then use the learning guide to help you understand what the tasks are asking you to do. Okay, so I hope that was pretty straightforward. What I want you to do now is look at the learning check. So on the learning checks each week, I'm going to ask you 5 questions that relate to analysis skills, and I'll try to kind of clarify what those skills are. These are going to focus on the reading from the week, and they're all multiple choice, so you just select the answers that you think are right. Obviously, do this after you've done the reading. So the final question is going to be a little bit harder because it's focused more on a 3.0 skill, whereas the first 4 are usually like 2.0 skills. What I'm trying to do is make sure you have the most important foundational knowledge so you can enter AP Lit or English 12 if that's your choice. If you don't like the score that you received after you click submit, you are allowed to resubmit one more time, so you can have 2 chances on this quiz. When you submit your second time, I need you to fill out this final question, which is where you explain how you found the correct answers, how you knew, or what, reflecting on what the wrong answers were and things like that. So I need you to tell me why you're resubmitting and how you found the correct answers. Okay, so that's the learning checks. The last thing I wanted to show you is on mrgolem.com. So some of you are asking about sort of the overview or what's going to happen this semester as far as what we're covering. As you can see, I have a schedule here for Great Gatsby. You'll notice that we cover about 1 chapter per week. The next 2 weeks, though, we are going to hit 2 chapters per. So we're going to dig pretty far into the book by the end of week 6 of online learning, which would be the 8th. So we're covering Gatsby until we hit AP testing week, which is this week in May. And there is going to be a short essay about Great Gatsby. I'm definitely reducing it down from what I initially assigned this semester, and some of you may have seen that assignment earlier this semester, so don't look at that one. And then we have a college app essay, and then we have an independent reading project where you'll be producing a book talk. So that's going to end out the semester out to week number 11. So that's basically the schedule, and I will update this as we progress through the semester. Many of you have been wondering whether or not you should elect to receive a letter grade at the end of the semester versus just taking credit or no credit for the class. So I think that's an important question to talk with each of your teachers about. And in making that decision, I think you should think about how likely you will be able to keep up with all the work in the course. What you will see in the grade book over the course of the semester for English is you will see a grade next to your name in Infinite Campus, so you can understand kind of where you're at and where you're going. The obviously the grade of C- is an important benchmark to hit to receive credit in a course. So make sure your grade is still, above passing throughout the semester. What you're deciding on is if you want that grade to become your GPA weighted grade at the end of the year. So to receive credit, you obviously have to attend class each week, doing that through the Google check-in form, completing the tasks, and making sure you get good grades in the learning checks and the essays that I'm assigning. So I don't think you're going to see an increase in work for the course. So if you felt like you could keep up in the last few weeks of online learning, then I think you can definitely keep up with the rest of the tasks over the course of the semester. But go ahead and reach out to me if you have questions about whether or not you should elect to receive a grade for the semester, and I'm happy to answer them for you.